Hey, what's up? This is Alex Brooks, and today I want to talk about what tools you can use to send out massive amounts of emails. Now, the answer to this question really depends because the word massive means different things to different people. So, if you're trying to send out 5 or 10,000 emails, that's one case. But if you're trying to send out 100,000 emails or more, that's a completely different case. And there's options that really depend on which route that you want to go. So, today I want to go over a couple options for you based on the different scenarios, whether you're sending out just 20 30,000 emails here and there, or you're sending out 100,000+ emails. But first of all, if you're watching this video, I want to make sure that if you have anybody that needs help with their email marketing, or they're struggling with this type of situation, please share this with them. And while you're at it, make sure you like and hit the like and subscribe button. But anyhow, let's jump back into it. So if you're sending out bulk emails, if you're sending out 20, 30, maybe 40,000 emails, and you have a pretty decent sized subscriber list, I recommend ActiveCampaign. It's one of my favorite tools to work with, and I have a ton of reasons why. And I'll just go into a few of those things. Number one is their ability to segment contacts at a very hyper detailed level is really uncomparable to most options that you have out there, considering the budget that you'll pay to do that. They integrate well with other systems, which is huge. Anytime you have a CRM system that does not integrate with other systems well and it tries to do everything internally, that's a red flag and you should run away. So you don't ever want to deal with those type of tools. So it has the ability to segment well. It has the ability to personalize things at a very granular level. You can do things based on people's actions, based on certain activities, based on however you want to segment things. So I do like the ActiveCampaign. And they just launched a new feature, which is kind of like landing pages, where you have these dynamic landing pages where you can set it up to personalize content based on who is visiting that page. So you could address, for example, if I came to your webpage, you could address me like, "Hey, Alex Brooks, I know you like to run a lot, so here you go." Which is really cool. The second one I would recommend is Hubspot. Hubspot is powerful as well. It's a little more on the pricey side to get some of the better features, but some of the things I really like about Hubspot is their chat widget is really well. It works really well. The data synchronizes pretty well. I like the calendar feature, which you can book appointments, and that stuff synchronizes within HubSpot's CRM, which is awesome. I love it. So again, HubSpot's another tool that you could use. It's a little more on the pricey side to get some of the advanced things, but I highly recommend it. Now, in terms of if you're trying to, and these are all things that you can send for, contacts as, just, 20, 30,000 here or there, which they can work for bigger, lists, much bigger lists, but the price is going to go up pretty high to be able to do that. The other thing I would say is that the design work or the design layout on these are pretty flexible, where you can do some pretty cool things. So there's a lot of features there. Now on the flip side, if you have 100,000 more contacts that you're trying to email, and you're just sending them basic emails, don't really have to do a lot of design work with, I would highly recommend Sendinblue. And I'm gonna say that again. It's Sendinblue. The reason why I've done my research is it's a little more cost effective than some of the other competitors out there for the amount that you get. I'm just gonna see if I can see some numbers right here. I thought I had some numbers, but I don't. But Sendinblue, I would highly recommend, because you can send out easily 100,000 emails to people for a pretty reasonable price. I will actually, one of the things I'll do, I have I did a comparison with several other tools, so I'm actually going to put that in the link below so you guys can see it. So Sendinblue, I would say very next is Sendgrid. Oh, actually, let me give you a price. So $25 a month is for Sendinblue. So that's kind of where they start out at. Sendgrid is the very next one. It's about $14-15. But again, when you get up in the amount of contacts, when you're 100,000, it's gonna be more cost effective with Sendinblue. And then the final one is Lemlist. So all these are great for sending massive amounts of email. If you have 100,000, 150,000 emails out, so I would highly recommend these. And that's really all I wanted to cover. These are some of the tools I would highly recommend. So I'll go back over them really quick. So ActiveCampaign, I'd highly recommend that. If you're doing smaller lists, you want to personalize things, you want to design things and put things together of that nature. Hubspot, very next one. Highly recommend Hubspot. It's a little more pricey than ActiveCampaign. ActiveCampaign, you're going to get a little more bang for your buck than you will with HubSpot. HubSpot, you have to pay a lot more to get some of the things that you get with ActiveCampaign down here. And then Sendinblue. Sendinblue, very powerful tool. It's cost effective for sending massive amounts of email, 100,000 plus more. And then you have Sendgrid, which is kind of like the next tier. Great for sending massive emails. And then finally Lemlist. Lemlist is pretty good as well. It's a little more on the pricey side than the other ones. They also Lemlist has a lot of limitations in terms of the amount of sending that you can do. So again, if you know anyone who is trying to figure out these things with email marketing, and you feel like this video could help them, please share this video with them. And also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. At the very bottom of this email, I'll list all these resources out so you guys can go ahead and check it out. And please feel free to check out some of my other videos where I break down some of the important pieces to email marketing and things and tools that you can use to really help you get value. So I'm jumping off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.